yarn lovers, welcome back to the craft room. Come on, Sneaky. It's not a vlog without you. Come on. Yeah. Anyway, right, we went to two of my favourite yarn shops this week. One of them is Magic Loop, which is full of all the yarn art and the knitco goodness. So if you're after sparkly, good old-fashioned DK, or you're after yarn art, that's where you go for that, or that's where I go for that at least. And then on Sunday, we went to Black Sheep Wools. I love Black Sheep Wools. Not only do they sell wool, they have a coffee shop, so amazing. So I went there for a lot of style craft because they do have a big range of style craft. So without further ado, I'm just going to chuck you straight back into the past to me at Magic Loop. We have made it. We are now in St Annes. I have been kissed by some kind of Ouija, so apologies if I look like crap. But we're going to go in. We're going to go into Magic Loop. I'm going to go and get my cake that I want for a certain project. And we're just going to have a look around, and the other half is not going to stop me if I fancy some other things. You know it's going to be a good day when your yarn shop has one of these. Look at that. Weapons for yarn shop defence. Okay, right, microphone is green for the half checking. So I have been searching for the longest frickin' time for, I've put it all in the basket. Let me just grab it. So I've needed a variegated green of just pure frickin' greens. And I've searched on ice yarns, I've searched everywhere. And I've just found good old fashioned DK funky prints in just greens. So that, I've plotted and mocked up this cardigan already. And I've been searching for this since last time I went to Turkey. Oh, and speaking of Turkey, we're going to talk about that when we get back. This new yarn, which I've been stalking on the Facebook page, Yarn Art Glace, and it's $5.25. But look at it. Oh, it's actually really, really soft. What's it made of? Let's have a look. It's acrylic and polyamide, so that's probably why it's so soft. The threads are like different colours. I'll show you a garment in a second, but it's basically just pretty much half acrylic, half polyamide, whatever it is. But look at it. It's like a cartoon, isn't it? They've got loads of colours. So there's like these like reddy colours. Look at this. This is like the ultimate Halloween colours. Like this stuff is so soft. There's a lot of blue colours. Look at all these gorgeous like Nan's dinner plates, but like metal version. Navy. There's the purples and pinks and stuff. It's stunning. Like look at that. You can make some gorgeous roses with this. It'd be absolutely stunning. I'm tempted to get some, but I'm not going to just yet because obviously projects be mounting. So I was stalking this on Facebook, and that's what it turns into. Isn't it just gorgeous? So if you want it, she's got it online. I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate the most beautiful signet colour. I do have some of this in the house. I've got plans. It's just resting at the moment. Oh, now what are these? Knitco Cosmic Dust. Hello, friend. I don't believe we've met. 10% wool, 30% acrylic, 25% polyester, 35% polyamide. My word, you are a mix. That is just very nice. I'm going to just pop it back without ruining the whole display. Actually, I forgot to tell you how long it was. You've probably seen it. I haven't seen it yet. It's 100 grams. It would help if it was in shot. Oh my God, look. The orangey, bluey purples of this melange by Knitco. That is just a bit gorgeous. It's very, very similar to the Signet Boho. Very similar. But just, wow. I love that. That's so pretty. Lots of different colours. This is also new. This Aran Stripes by Knitco. And it's very nice. It's quite thick. It's very soft, very squishy. These are pretty big balls. So you're getting like 200 grams on these. And it's 472 metres. This is colour 2. It should be called Fairy Princess. There's also some brand new Carnival ones. This one's the colour 2 in this. It's just like a big squishy soft cake. 472 metres, 200 grams. It's just kind of like caked up in a different way. It's just a different thing with different colourways, but it's very nice nevertheless. Probably very good for making like your winter cardigans if you just want to make like, you know, one garment and not stop and not change colours. But $5.50 each or 3 for 15, so that's pretty much a whole cropped butt length cardigan with 3 of these. There is some bunny here if you like your bunny yarn. It is honestly, it's so soft. The woolen's bunny, which is 120 metres. That one is £3.50, by the way. Pretty cheap that. It just feels so pretty. Also, let's just dodge back over. This is all the Yarn Art jeans here. So there's like the Yarn Art denim washed, which is, I mean, it's actually pretty soft. You know that I'm not the biggest cotton fan. This one's 30% acrylic on top of the cotton. But Yarn Art jeans, I actually quite like the feel of yarn art jeans. It's really soft to me. I know that well, this is baby cotton, this one, so of course it's soft. But like the normal yarn art jeans over here, it does feel a little bit kind of ropey, but like in a soft rope way. So I don't mind it. And then all the neon colours are here as well. My watch telling me off because I've been stood looking at yarn for too long. But the baby cotton is really soft, and these are 10 balls for 15 or 175 each. But let's just go back over because I've never seen the Nan's dinner plate colours of all of the Knitco, the funky prints in the good old fashioned DK. So if you want a Nan's dinner plate garment, then look at these. There is some new Papatya Boutique cotton blend, which is $2.99. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, that's really soft. It's 100 grams, 225 meters, and it is, let's have a look how much of it is blended. 30% cotton, 70% acrylic. That's actually really, really soft. That is so nice. But there's a nice pinky one there if you like your pinkies. They're just all different colours. It's really nice. There's like the purpley, it's like princess colours. I think I'll just refer to anything that's pink and purple as princessy, so princess colours. But there's a big fat toasty one, but it's not actually toasty. It's Knitco blanket yarn, big and soft. That is huge and squishy. It's lovely. I've got some Lush plushie. I don't think I've seen this before. It's a bit thinner than the bunny over there, but it's really nice. It used to be $3.50 and now it's $2.50 per ball. So, it's trying to escape from me. Don't worry, I'm not going to buy you. Don't have time to be making amigurumis. But also this big and soft one was $5.99. So yeah, you better hurry with this because it's on sale. Now, just one more thing. If you lot are into making bags, look at this fabulous bag. You can use t-shirt yarn for this. I'm going to show you the t-shirt yarn in a second because that's all up on the website. But look at these. Obviously, you have to be like following on Facebook because I saw this upload onto Facebook and I was like, that is just amazing. So let me show you the t-shirt yarns. There is a ton of t-shirt yarn. So if you're into like structured projects that like, you know, like your pots, and can you make a hat with this? I don't know if you can make like a wide brimmed hat with this if you had a bit of wire. It's possible, but there is a ton of t-shirt yarn that's just been delivered. So like, if you want it, get on it. It's actually quite soft. I just want to take a moment to appreciate this on a hoop. You all know how I've been working with hoops lately. Isn't it so pretty? And look at that. That is just something else. And then this one on a hoop, gorgeous. I've got a little magical fairy, and thank God this wasn't in the window when we arrived. Do you know, I actually get a lot of questions on what colour my actual pink cardigan is, and it's just this. It's the good old-fashioned DK glitter, and this is colour 38. So that is what I made my pink hexie from, and this is the tutorial for the hexie. This is what that one is made from. Right, we're back in the craft room. So I got some of the greens that I saw, which is good old-fashioned DK funky prints. Now, the cardigan that I want to make with this is also like a scarf and like just loads of general stuff with this pattern, but it needed to have like just greens. And I'm pretty sure I've said like in vlogs somewhere that I need like just a ball of basic ass DK, which is just greens but like variegated. Like that, honestly, even in Turkey, when I was in Turkey like last year, was it last year? Was it the year before? I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was. But yeah, I wanted like a variegated green. So like all my turkey yarn up there, you see this little green here? Like that was the green that I settled for because I couldn't find a variegated green. And yes, I can make variegated greens. I've made like a, where is it? Where's my finger there? So I've made like a variegated green there. If I move my finger, it'll zoom. But that's only because like that's literally my scraps. Like those cakes up there, those are my scrap cakes. But yeah, so long story short, I'm extremely pleased. Now, she does have these on, I think it's 10 for £15, which basically £1.50 a ball, which is amazing. So yes, I got 6 of these because I'm gonna, I've mocked it up and I've got my stitches. So God, I do so much and I really need to start sharing it with you lot. I'm doing like, it's basically a cardigan and it's gonna need leaves. So I wanted variegated leaves. So that is what I wanted. So that is just, how many shades of green? There's like 3, 4, 5 shades of green in there. So that's amazing. Anyway, it is, just in case you want to know, it's colour 3. It's lot 378. It is 100% acrylic, it is 100 grams, and it's approximately 280 metres. So 6 times 280 is approximately like 1700, give or take, if the math is mathing, because it's basically 300, and then you take off 3 lots of 20, it's 1680. My brain did it. So yes, that's 6 of those, and then I got a little bit carried away because I had like 4 more balls to make up to just £15. So then I bought some Nan's dinner plates. Look at this, isn't it so good? I did actually, when I was walking around where was I? It was Buxton Wool Gathering, so I'll just keep it there so you can look at it. When I was wandering around Buxton Wool Gathering, and I think I was kind of just on the lookout for like, whatever. What was I looking for? I think it was red. Was it red? Was it red and white? And then I bought dye. I think it was. Anyway, but what happens is, because my brain has got a million tabs constantly open in it, and those tabs, some of them are working on stuff at work, some of them are working on patterns. Like, I'll literally just be sat having me tea, watching a little bit of Passionate Kelsey, and I'll just be like eating, and then suddenly, ping, a pattern that I didn't know my brain was working on pings into my mind. And it did it this morning with something. And when I was literally vlogging and filming round, and I had to edit out the bits where I had like the download of information, I just got a hexagon cardigan. Not so much a pattern, because like, you guys are getting my hexagon cardigan in like probably somewhere within the next 10 days. I'm just going to finish work, make sure it's edited and get it out, because I'm going to be treating this like a full-time job during the summer holidays, apart from the week where something exciting will happen. I will tell you this shortly. I will tell you this like by the end of this video, you'll know. But yeah, so I just, it was, so that, I mean, I can tell you the design. It was basically just a hexie made with this. But then if I think I've got this blue somewhere, like these blues. I've got like one, it's just good old fashioned DK. I'm pretty sure, like there's one of them here. Is this good old fashioned DK? Yeah, it's literally just that blue. So it was this as like the base of the hexie. And then it was this as the collar and cuffs. And then it was a little bit of gold, just like a little bit of bouge. And then up the back panel, it was kind of not exactly Persian tiles, but like a little bit smaller and a bit simpler. I've got it's in my head, like it's up there, don't worry. But I do have my granny square deck, so I can use like my granny, because it's not that granny square deck, I mean the proper one. It's in the drawer with the flowers one. That's that was a gift of somebody who bought me on Temu, thinking, there you go. And I was like, that's a knockoff, I can't use that. But anyway, so yeah, it was this and this together. So that's a collar and cuffs, and that's like the actual pattern. And then just like a bit of gold, just to give it that element of bouge. And I've got the element of bouge right there. It's the yarn art stuff, the yarn art melody in gold. But yeah, so that is just something that I want to make for myself. And I figured, let me just put this back. I figured that is, I mean, I've never seen this before. I think I probably have, but it didn't compute. But yeah, that is exactly, like, that's a bit of me. So I got 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need to show you all of them, because obviously, believe me, I got 4 of them. And then part of the exciting news means I need to do something with this. Now I've got 2 of these. So other half chose these because I need to make father-in-law a present. You know, because we're getting married. Well, we're supposed to be getting married, not getting married. However, we are going to go and meet up with his family, not in Iran, because that's where we're supposed to be getting married, because it's a bit dangerous. But we are going to go and meet up with him at some point in the summer holidays in Turkey, because nobody needs visas to get to Turkey. We can all just go and meet and get a villa for a few days. And yeah, so I'm going to make him a scarf, because, you know, it does get cold in Iran, especially up north. So 2 of these, and I think I might just settle for moss stitch. I think it's 2, is it 3? Might just be 2 of these. So I'll do like a nice stitch, and I'll do it like a nice long scarf so that he can wrap it around, because he likes hiking. So I can do that. And I need to try and finish sister-in-law's blanket. I don't think it's going to happen, because I've only got about 10 squares in and I'm 90 short. So I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, so we are going to go to Turkey, and I know I've got an Istanbul vlog already, but you're going to be getting a fresh Istanbul vlog. And now that I'm a bit more of an experienced vlogger, you know, I do, you know, I've taken feedback on from all the videos, like, you're moving the camera too fast, or we don't like music over this bit. You just like me basically talking and telling you about the yarn and showing you it. And that's something that I didn't do in my first Turkey one, because I was fairly new to vlogging, didn't really know what I was doing, and was like, I'll just take you along for the crack. So when we go back to Turkey, I'm going to be going around the place near the Grand Bazaar. Like, there's a whole upstairs full of yarn, and there's a downstairs corner full of yarn. I can't remember what you call it, because like me and languages, like, bit hard, but I will take you in there and we'll go in depth. So we'll go and have a proper look around. And there's one shop in the corner which is pure, it's like the spawn point of yarn art, so we will be going there to have a proper in-depth look. And then we will dodge across to the Asian side, which is where I got the majority of all of this yarn, which, yes, I know I should have used it. We will be going to that shop as well, because I appreciate that I kind of spoke a little bit in that vlog when I was in that shop, but I didn't go in great depth about things, and I kind of told you like that each ball of yarn was like £1 or something. So anyway, well, I'm going to take you there. I'm going to do a turkey vlog, and I'm going to concentrate more on yarn because, I mean, you guys don't want to see the galata tower, you don't want to see me eat a fish sandwich or a kebab, you want the yarn. So I will show you the yarn. So that is going to be coming probably, I don't know, maybe in, when am I going? Probably in about 5 or 6 weeks time, maybe, just depending on when I get back, because what I have to do now, because for the week that I'm away, you guys deserve 2 videos, so I'm going to have to set up, like, make, film, edit, upload 2 videos. One of those I'm hoping is a tutorial, so fingers crossed I'll get that and you'll have 2 videos up whilst I'm away. I'm not going to promise it, but I'm going to say I'm going to try my best. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got in Magic Loop. Now, tomorrow I need to go to Black Sheep Wools because I didn't have time to go today. So we're going to go tomorrow. Right, now to finish off the rest of the day, I have this, which I got from Actually Yarn. It was Mother's birthday a couple of days ago. I've got my mum a present, but I'm not going to say what it is because I haven't been to see her just yet because she lives like an hour away. But I've got this. So by the time this goes out, she won't have seen it. Anyway, right, Mama doesn't matter. You can see it now on here. So I'm going to make her something with this. And it's the pattern that I showed on Instagram. Let me just put this down. And by the way, this is Yarn Art Bouquet. I got this from Actually Yarn. I actually won it from the Actually Yarn Groupies group. And now that loads of you are in the Actually Yarn Groupies group, I win bugger all now, so thanks guys. But in the days where there was like 100 of us in the group, I used to win quite a lot, but I just don't win now. But it's fine, you lot can win. What is this anyway? It is colour 707. I don't know if some websites give it a name, but yeah, it's like the beigey, browny, creamy one. So I'm going to make a shawl. Now this is my pattern, and this is a picture of it kind of done a little bit up on my Instagram. I did also start doing this with some of the Temu yarn and it looked really nice. I'm going to call it my at right angle shawl because it's just a bunch of right angles basically. So I'm going to do that pattern. I also made it like 2 years ago with the yarn art alpaca cake that I got from Turkey. I've actually got a pink yarn art alpaca, which I need to make myself one. But yeah, so another piece of good news is I'm now about to jump onto Actually Yarn and I want to make this as a tutorial for you, but I would like to do it in blue and orange. So I'm about to go and order Yarn Art Rose Garden in the colour 317. Here it is, look, it's blue and orange. So my tutorial will be in this blue and orange. Now that should be here. I mean, what day is it today? Saturday? It's Saturday today. So that'll be here in like, I don't know, maybe by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. And that means I can get that tutorial made and out, but I just want to have another little final practice of my pattern there. I should really work on getting a written pattern out for you lot because I know you guys have been asking, can we have a written pattern for this? Can we have a written pattern for that? I can't even read patterns, I'm trying. So yeah, I'll try and do that, but there will be a video first, and then when I actually get my backside into gear and start writing the patterns for things that are on YouTube, you will be the first to know. Okay, so I've had a ponder. I've been on to Actually Yarn, and this is sold out on Actually Yarn. So I've asked her if she can check with the supplier. If she's got someone, she's going to check. She's going to do an order on Thursday, which is it's a bit late, but I mean, I can get to work on this first. Plus, some exciting news came through, and I can't tell you what it is because it's too fucking exciting. But I'm going to work on that tomorrow. So that project, I can show you what I'm buying for it. I just can't tell you what it is yet. So I'm going to go to Black Sheep Wools tomorrow. I think I've said that. And we're going to go and get some stuff for that project. But for this one, I've decided I'm not going to do my right angle shawl with it, just purely for quickness. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is make the Bellatrix shawl, because I do need to brush up on pattern reading and writing. So I'm going to do this. This is by Bernadine. She is a lovely lady. I see her a lot of shows. So if you want some deets for Bernadine, there you go. So that's Bernadine's QR code. I'm going to tell you how quickly it's taken me to make this up. To be honest, it's mostly like solid double crochet, I think, and like granny stitch, so it looks like really simple. I said I was going to do this with some of my bougie yarns, but I guess I'm going to do it with this. Now, what I want to do with this, because I think I might get 2 more. I think our little craft co do have this in stock, so if Actually Yarn doesn't have it, then I'll have to like do an emergency order there. But both Actually Yarn and our little craft co do have the orangey blue rose garden shade that I want. So I don't know, whoever's got this, I guess that's where I'm ordering from, but we support all businesses. I will still order plenty from everyone. Oh, I can feel the centre pull for this, but I need to wind it up so that the white is in the centre, because I love pulling from the centre, and I want to do it like, I don't know if I'm going to do it graduating, or if I'm going to do it like what I mean by that is, I'm going to start with the white in the top, and then go down to brown, and then I could join a new brown one on, and then go back to cream, and then join the next one and go back to brown. Or I could do it like 3 arrows, like cream to brown, then straight up cream to brown, and then cream to brown. I could do it that way. I guess you'll find out when I guess I'll find out when I've started. Let's wind it up. It's wound. That took a lot longer than I thought. Look how cute you are. He's so cute, just chilling in the middle of the floor. Okay, it is the next day. Excuse the lighting. It's a rainy day today. Anyway, this is how far I got through the ball. So it's like, I guess like just over halfway, maybe. I mean, it's still pretty weighty, but it is 100% cotton. But isn't it looking so good? It's so pretty. I think I messed up a little bit on the first couple of rows, but it's fine. It worked out. So yeah, I mean, it's not even done. And I thought I was going to need 2 of these, but turns out I might actually only need 1, despite that just being 500 meters. So I'm going to continue. But first, we're going to go to Black Sheep Wools. So let's go. We have arrived. We're at Black Sheep Wools. So I'm going to go in. It's mostly Stylecraft we're after for a secret project. But I will show you the colours. I just won't tell you the project yet. But we can have a little look around if you want. If you've not seen Black Sheep Wools, I do have a video of shopping in, like, I think it was the UK's largest wool shop. But it's not the Wool Factory. Like, the Wool Factory is, I think they're almost kind of on par. But Wool Factory has a slight edge. But they are both very, very big shops. So let's go in. Doesn't the sheepies wool just bring you happiness? Yes, I know it's Skepias, it's sheepies. There's some nice shawls hanging above. Oh, peppermint tea shawl, pattern available from the counter. Oh, anyway, there's always loads of nice things. Anyway, let's go and find the Stylecraft. Ooh, you are invited to summer party at the Craft Barn. Plus Craft and Connect with Leanne, Saturday 16th of August. Oh, 10% off in store, glass of fizz and a cupcake. Oh, that sounds like a date. I mean, speaking of Stylecraft, there was the Head Over Heels thing, Head Over Heels collection. So this one is the Miracle. It's the shade Miracle, which is very Christmassy. I think this one's Nativity. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, it is Nativity. I knew it. Really, really cute. There's an empty shelf and an empty shelf. This one, which is kind of more muted, a bit more muted fun, it's called Chronicle. And then there's one at the bottom, which is called Elf, which is very Christmassy indeed, very sparkly. But damn it, I wanted the frost shade and it's not here. Okay, right, we've found Stylecraft. I need 6 different blues. There are some blues dotted around, so I'm gonna, there doesn't seem to be many Stylecrafts. What's going on? Anyway, I'm going to find the blues that I need, and then I'm going to show you them. But if we can't get all of them here, then we'll probably have to go to, like, I don't know, Delta Wool Shop at Abercan or something during the week. But we should be able to get at least 1. I mean, I think those are 2 that I need. Other half is carrying the goods. We're just walking around. These are all the cottons around here. Look at those blues, so pretty. A lot of cottons around here. This one's a bit linen, so I'm not going to touch it. But look, some cotton waves. Now, we did see this before and it was very soft, cotton waves. What else have we got? We haven't actually been around to the Rowan stuff, so we'll go and have a look at Rowan. We're just kind of floating around all the chenille type fluffy yarns, which are very nice. There's some yummy here. Oh, that's a vibe. It's like purpley and lemony. Where's the blue and orange one? I'd buy it immediately. Wait a second. Oh no, it's blue and pink. It's blue and pink. We have seen this one before. Anyway, we'll go and have a bit of fun. We'll go over there, because we've not been over there yet. I will one day treat myself to one of these, because I really want to make something with it, but I just don't have... I'm not that far into my projects just yet. But look at these gorgeous garments it makes. There's a whole jumper that you can make from it, which is right here. Let me see the pattern. So that's the design number. And then if you want to make this cardie, that's really nice. That's the Serdar design for that cardie, which is right there, and it feels so bloody soft. Some good bargains here. They've got some Wendy Supreme DK, which is very nice, soft, squishable, wearable, washable. There's look, all these lovely blues here. I was looking for a Stylecrafty one like that, and I think Cornish blue is the closest. But there was no denim, there was no Stylecraft denim, so I think I'll have to order it online. There's actually a tea room. I might get a coffee before we go. But in here, this is like the room. This is bargain land. Got some bargain Rowan, which has gone down in price. Oh, look at this. Tickly tots. Nice blue colours. There's some merry-go-round, which are fabulous for autumn scarves. You can make them so fast with it. We've got all the Hayfield bonus DK at £2.29. There's some Rowan hanks over there as well. There's like a little room, so when you come in to make do classes and stuff, it's through there. This one I liked is really nice. It is what's it made out of? Let me just. It is mohair and polyamide and polyester and wool. It's kind of fallen a bit. So that's the last one. It's kind of Christmassy, but it's in a few different colours and it's really eye-catching. Imagine having a jumper with that colour in autumn. That'd be so good. So look, it is a bit pricey. Oh, look at this. Isn't this cool? It's a toasty granny square cardigan. Wow. $4.99 for toasty. Nice. We've got the bargain land on the floor here. We've got some bargainy, what's that, head over heels? Bargain head over heels in there. There's just like some of the chunkies in here. Casablanca blanket. Say that really fast 5 times. Oh, now normally there's extra display things here. Could I use some of these for my sofa? That's really nice. Let me just put this. I actually got, I think I've shown in a previous vlog, I got my mum a present from in here. Do you have a dog that looks a little bit angry? You could have a cushion of your dog's face. Ooh, these are nice. All the bargains here. Darling, would you like some bargain wool? You jump in the wool. That rowan's a nice colour. £60 for this whole bag of rowan. There's lots of patterns actually in there. There's some rowan deep red cotton. That looks quite bougie in there. Some King Cole Autumn Chunky. There's all the embroidery threads and stuff here. But do you like this colour?
This is very chunky, isn't it?
Very, very chunky, yes. There's a model sheep. I don't know what it's wearing. A mojito blanket. Some black sheep wools. And then we've got all the rowan. All the rowans over here. Oh, this cotton DK. It's very soft to the touch. It does feel cottony, but it's very soft. Some luminously green rowan, which is very soft. What says Denim Revive? I've not seen this before. What? Is it made of denim or is it just like a denim theme? 95% cotton and 5% other fibres, but the other fibres are not specified. But there's some pretty colours. Pretty colours in that. We are at the Rowan Wall in all its glory. There's some Rowan patterns and stuff here. There's a Rowan Summerlight DK. Some of these colours, like in cotton, are just like, oh, it's so nice. Look at this. It's pretty. There's not like a really extreme vibrant orange. I mean, there's kind of like this orange, but it's not like extreme vibrant. But like, it is nice. There's only one left. I just love walking around with all the patterns up here. So like you can see that there's Rowan pattern there. So knitted in cotton. Yeah, they'll be quite heavy. Some are like neon. There you go. Some are DK. Loads and loads. We've got some. Ooh, now that's a nice colour in the hedgerow chunky. I like that. Ooh. Oh, spotted these sparkles again. I actually got some of this in Germany. I think I got 2 of these in Germany, which are in my craft room. And I will be using them in a project, fingers crossed, in the run-up to Christmas. I dreamed of a pattern yesterday. It looks so lonely, I could get it, but it'll be a different dye batch. I just wanted to show you these King Cole Fjord patterns, which were a bit stunning. So there's another one there. Oh, actually, that reminds me, there is a Stylecraft wool that kind of does this, which I might just quickly try to investigate. It's like a Stylecraft Fair Isle one. But yeah, so those are King Cole patterns. This one is 5698, 5653. I mean, you can see the patterns up there. There's little kids ones, 5650 in 2 different sizes and colours. And then there's a King Cole Tropical Beaches, which is pattern 5886, which is absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, I think when I learn knitting, that might be a pattern that I actually go to because it actually looks dead simple. Ooh, the King Cole Riot. That looks a lot like the Hobby Halloween yarn, except it's not sparkly and it's a bit less, I don't know, it kind of like looks a bit more subdued, if that makes sense. There's some really pretty glitz by King Cole here. But yeah, I don't think they've got what I'm after. I mean, most of it I've got, but yeah, so get yourself down here. Honestly, if you're just coming up for a day trip, like, it is absolutely 100% worth coming because it is such a fabulous shop. Anyway, let's go home. I'll show you what I bought. And we are back in the craft room. I don't think you've seen me today. I've actually showered and everything. Right, so I've got Chloe. Chloe, you're honoured. Chloe, Do you know that Chloe's going to be 16 on her next birthday? Aren't you, baby? She's just had antibiotics because she's got a little sore cheek. What a shame. She needs all her teeth taken out, but it's going to be like £500 because bloody insurance won't cover teeth. But anyway, and it's pre-existing, so like we have to pay for it. So anyway, she honours us with her presents. So right, you want to see what I've bought? So in black sheep wools, at a grand total of £18.32. 2, 4, 6, 8 balls, so like £2.29 each. I have got, right, so I'm not announcing this project just yet, and there will be like a video structure for this project. However, this is just today's haul, and then when that video project kicks off, we'll have a look and see what these are actually for. So this one, I'm pretty sure, I think some of these are the new shades, but I do have the new shades. I've used some of them in a tutorial. It was this, I'll just cover Chloe up, it was this tutorial here that I used it for. I mean, winter be coming, so if you want to make one of these long sleeve scarves, then go for it. I did a tutorial on a really pretty one. So I used the pinks. I didn't use all of the blues. I can't remember what the new blue colours were. I might get them out. I might put them on the screen, the new blue colours that came out not so long ago. Right, so this one is Blue Sky. It's like a nice little sky, well obviously sky blue. It's like a nice blue, baby blue kind of thing. I'm not going to go in any particular order. Maybe I'll kind of go light to dark. So this one is Cloud Blue. So they are quite different. I do really like that cloud blue. That cloud blue is going to be an absolute pinnacle in this project because it's just a bit nice. The sky blue, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know if I'll use all of these, to be fair. There was a couple of colours they didn't have, which was denim. That's one that I really wanted, and I think there was another one, but I don't have my phone to hand. Anyway, what's this one? This one's Midnight. I'm pretty sure I might have Midnight. Can you see it? I've not got my ring light on. Let me put it on for you. Oh, you can see me midgie bite now. And honestly, midgies love me. Right, can you see it better? So it's like a midnighty blue. So that's coming across really well from what I can see on the camera. It's so pretty. I love that one. Right, I've got, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is Cornish blue, and it is just, it's kind of given the exact kind of vibes of what I want. Like this one, that one, and a little bit darker. So that's cloud blue next to Cornish blue. Right there. I mean, I hope this is helpful for you, because if you be needing blue style crafts for a project, then you're seeing them next to each other. I've got a white one. I think I've got white, and I've got loads of white for sister-in-law's blanket, but it's probably a different dye batch, so I couldn't steal from that one. Kind of need to get working on sister-in-law's blanket because we're going to go and meet them in Turkey not too long. This one's Royal. Royal is just stunning. It's just, obviously it's just royal blue. It's gorgeous. The next one is, there's two more. This one is French Navy. I'll hold it up against Royal for you if you want. Just give me a second and I'll hold it up for you. So that one, French Navy. Oh, my nose. Itchy nose. Just drop them on the floor. This one is Mallard Blue. Now this one is kind of a bit more greeny, but it kind of goes with the vibe. Let me just pick these up. So we're going to compare Midnight and French Navy. So you can see they might look the same on, like, if I put them far away, they might look the same, but up close, very, very different. If you were making like granny squares with them, you could easily put them next to each other because they're not going to blend too badly. This one's Royal. I'm getting a fluff up my nose. Ugh. There we go. This one was Mallard Blue. And then we had like the lighter ones. So there we go, that's all the ones I got. I have to put them back in a bag now. Now I'm faced with a dilemma. So I don't want to end the vlog just yet, because it's just a weekly vlog this week. With a bonus video on Friday, but you don't know when that is. Neither do I, by the way. So I'm gonna do a little thing with these. Well, my options are, I can do a little thing with these, get done what I need to do, or I can use the rest of the yarn art bouquet to make the rest of the shawl, which is not completely done but not too far away, or I downloaded a pattern into my brain while I was dreaming last night of some weird form of waffle triangular shawl, but like not that I've seen, and when I woke up I googled it straight away and I Pinterested it, and I had a look all over the place searching hashtags and I couldn't find anything like it. So I was like, I need to make this, and I have colours that I would want to use for it. So that's my three choices of what to do. I could do all three, to be fair, because it's only 5:30 on Sunday. So I think the shawl is calling my name first. But I don't know. Here's what I did. Ta-da! Here it is. Isn't it just dead good? It was really easy to follow. I think I did mess up the first row, and I think I missed a row out, but it's fine. It's really nice. Now, bye Sneaky. I do need an opinion because I can try and get another one of these skeins of cotton, which I mean, I think I am maybe pretty much converted because like it's cotton and I quite like it. It's nice. Like I would, if somebody gifted me one of these, I probably would on a hot summer's day when it got a bit cooler, just like, you know, sit in my garden, a little glass of something cold, put it on. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. It feels nice. It feels heavy. And this literally, so I didn't follow the pattern to an absolute T. I'm not talking about the mistake that I did here. Although it did work out completely fine with that one mistake. I did my own border. I'm trying to think what I did. I think I chained 2 and then I skipped 2 and then I did 4 double crochets into that, and then I skipped another 2, did a slip stitch, and then skipped, what on earth, Sneaky's literally climbing all over the cardigans. Serves you right. And then it was like a cluster of 5, chain 2, slip stitch, and then skip 2, cluster of 5, well, it's like shell, you know what I mean. Anyway, so when I get my my skein of my yarn art rose garden, which is blue and orange, which is the most fabulous cake ever, I'm going to be making it, not one of these, I'm going to just kind of use it to tutorial my own shawl, but I don't have a written pattern, I just kind of have it in my head and I want to get out as a tutorial. Sneaky! Anyway, I get out as a tutorial for you, and then at a later date when I have my shiz together, then you can have the written pattern. Maybe I'll get it done before the end of the summer holidays. I could make it my mission, because with shawls, like, it's not like a cardigan where like you don't have to put like loads of sizes like a cardigan you would have to. So yeah, I will make that my aim for this summer. But we do have a massive project, which that's what the Stylecraft's for, you'll find out soon. So that is the Bellatrix Shawl by Me and My Hook, Bernadine. So there was the QR code if you did want that. She does frequent a lot of shows, so if you do see her, give her some love and say tomorrow loved your pattern. So I will love it too, I will buy it. I'll just sit with it on. Yeah, it's nice. Right, so aside from this being done, I'm going to give you a bonus video on Friday. I'll probably just unbox some yarn because I have received yarn from the Corner of Craft, wool to be exact, which I stalked online on Instagram, so I will unbox that. I've got a Wool Warehouse order coming, but I don't know when it's going to get here. It's just extra blues that I needed from Stylecraft, plus they've got 2 new shades, so we can check out the 2 new shades from Stylecraft. I think they're limited edition, they're like reds, so we'll check those out. I'll be able to give you a closer date on when I'll be able to release my video on my personal hexagon cardigan pattern, because so many of you asked for it. So my pink hexie, my black hexie, I'm always being stopped and asked, or you know, online people be like, where's your pattern for this? It's coming, it's coming. I'm going to start editing because tomorrow, I can smell the freedom. Tomorrow is the last day of school, so 6 weeks. Well, it's technically 5.5, but we're going to call it 6 weeks. So 6 weeks of, I'm going to say peace, but a teacher's work is never done. So yes, I will give you more updates on Turkey when I know about it, because yes, we'll be going back to Turkey, how exciting. But that's pretty much it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I do try to fit as much fun into these vlogs and shiz that I put on the internet, so if you haven't hit subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. So that's pretty much it for this week, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye!